The first pro with this 2023 BMW X3 is going to be with this interior space. It is very solid in here, and because we have the more traditional BMW technology here, we have the separated climate control with the separate buttons and switches. I think many people are going to like that, so if you do, go ahead, hop on these 23 model years before they upgrade to the LCI models. But yeah, the tech works amazingly here, quick to respond, and it looks nice as well. Like the actual screen quality is very high. The black levels look great, both with the infotainment screen as well as the digital gauge cluster. I appreciate that. The seats are extremely comfortable, even though these are just the regular Sensatech seats. And if you are contemplating between the X3 and the X5, this is significantly cheaper, and the interior space is honestly almost the same. Like the rear legroom space, about the same as the X5. The trunk is a little bit bigger, yes, in the X5, and the overall seating position is going to be higher as well in the X5, but other than that, it's really not that different. But I will say one con of sitting in the back of either the X5 or the X3 is this plastic cladding that they have behind the front seats here. The adults who sit in the back, their shin is literally going to dig into that plastic cladding, so that's not very comfortable. But other than that, the only other con I can think of is this piano black plastic in the center console here. Gets really nasty really quick, so something to keep in mind. Moving on, the next pro, it's definitely going to be with how this car drives. The everyday handling is excellent. The ride quality is amazing. It's also quiet and refined in here. This 2-liter 4-cylinder engine, this is all you need. It's got 248 horsepower, 258 pounds-feet of torque. I think Car and Driver tested this thing to do 0 to 60 in 6.2 seconds. Feels very effortless in all of your driving needs, both in the city and out on the highway. The only two cons I've noticed with the drive is a subtle amount of turbo lag that does annoy me just a bit. It takes a moment before the actual power kicks in, whereas with the X5 BMW with the inline-6 engine, it's got a more progressive, more linear torque curve to it, so you have power pretty much all throughout the rev range. Like when you initially stomp on it, you do get a surge of torque right away, unlike this X3 where you have to wait a moment before the turbos kick in. The only other subtle con I've noticed with the X3 in particular is out on the highway, it does get persuaded by the wind a little bit more. That's only at the very high speeds. If you're doing under 80 miles an hour, it's not a problem for you. I just thought I would mention it. The next pro is going to be, even with these bass audio systems, they do sound decent, but again, I would suggest moving up to the Harman Kardon audio systems. It would be worth your while. It's only like $875, so you might as well just get it. For whatever reason, you find one of these BMW products sitting in your local dealership and they're offering an amazing deal on it, and it only comes with the bass audio, don't fret, it's still going to sound decent. Also, if you are having issues with your local dealerships, I did partner up with AutoCompanion. He is offering a very good discount on both the X3 and the new 2024 X5 models, so he's offering over 8% off on the new X5s, I believe, so that's amazing. If you want to take advantage of any of these discounts, I will have AutoCompanion's information down in the description box below. He is located in the Washington, D.C. area. You can ship the vehicle, but you will have to pay for that shipping. There's also a broker fee, but if you use my link in the description box, then you can get a certain amount of money off of that broker fee. Finally, if you want to support me personally, then I did make some new merchandise for you guys. So when I rebranded to the Meyn Motor Group, I have much more higher quality merchandise that I am offering now. So I am quite pleased with the long sleeve t-shirts and these hats in particular. So if you want to buy any of these things, I'll have that in the description box as well. Thanks again for watching. I'll have my next video on the end screen here. Click on it and I will see you there.